Good luck.
Jason, 45. Eric, 40.
Hello, and welcome to College and Bacon. I'm Eric.
I am Jason. Thank you very much for subscribing and commenting on this video, liking the whole 9 yards. Happy Valentine's Day, or it's not Valentine's Day
soon
yet.
to be Valentine's Day.
Right. Tonight we're doing a Valentine's Day special.
Yes, and we're going to test our knowledge of the dating world.
Yeah, it should be very interesting.
Yes. With us we have our good friends Kara and Krysti helping us out.
They also go here to the same school we go to.
Not to be named.
Right, not to be named, even though people could probably find it out somehow. So here's how this is going to work. Before we started the show, we asked them to come up with 6... Is it 6 questions? It's 6 questions. 6 questions. Situational questions, I guess you could say.
Yeah, go with that.
About the dating world.
Relationships in general.
Right. And so they're going to ask us these questions. And again, we don't know what these questions are. So they're going to ask us the questions. We're going to answer them. Each of us are going to answer them. And then they're going to provide us a score 1 through 5. 5 being the best and 1 being the worst.
Yeah, and then we got a combined score for each question out of 10.
And the winner at the end doesn't get anything, but they just win.
Bragging rights. I'm going to keep up my winning streak.
You wish. All right, so let's get started with this crazy game that we thought of.
All right.
It's time to play Are We Dateable?
All right, contestant 1, Eric.
Thank you.
And contestant 2, Jason.
Thank you.
How you doing, bud? How you doing?
Good.
How's the drive here?
It's good. You know, a little slick on the roads there.
Oh, I can imagine.
Not bad. Wish you the best of luck today.
Oh. I hope I win.
Okay, your first question is, realistically, describe your perfect date.
Testing 1, go ahead.
Well, all right. Guess we'll probably start in the evening, go to a nice dinner, find someplace on the water.
You're starting with the cliches, but...
Okay, here we go.
As long as it's realistic.
Here we go. Yeah, see? So then we're going to go with that. We're going to have a nice water, dinner, maybe some seafood, nice. Then probably go on a nice drive and then park somewhere in a field and look up at the stars and then play some nice music in the background.
You went full out cliche.
Yeah, I did.
Classic.
Can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. All right. So my perfect date, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of a cliche too. You gotta go with the dinner. I mean, I think that's part of every single day out there. You gotta go with the nice fancy dinner.
Always food.
Always food is. you can't lose with food. Yes. So you go to a nice nice dinner, and then I think I'd do something to mix it up a little bit, like before we went to a movie or something like that. Maybe on the way to the movie, I'd stop and, you know what, Eric? I don't think you can go wrong with puppies. So I think I'd stop at the pet store.
Oh, here we go.
I think I'd stop at the pet store so the girl could visit the puppies. And then
I'm sorry, do you hate puppies? Because that's the vibe I'm getting here, right?
And then I'd go to the movies and I'd let her buy anything she wanted.
All right, for contestant 1, Eric, I'm going to have to go with
Maybe we should just hold them up.
2. Little classic, basic.
I'm actually going to go with a 4.
Ooh.
All right. I'll
Not
take
bad.
a 6.
Little
I
bit of
like
a
the
split
star
there.
idea.
For Jason, I'm going to give a 4 because food and puppies.
I'm going to go with a 3.
And he takes the early lead.
All right, it's fine. 1 point deficit. I can make a comeback.
Yeah, we'll see, bud.
All right, next question. What are your thoughts on long-distance relationships? Can they work?
This is an interesting question. I feel like this is an age-old question that people have tried to, debate for years now. Can long-term relationships work?
No, not long-term. Long distance.
Long distance. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
Long-term here.
Long-distance relationships. I believe that if the relationship is strong enough and there is a high level of trust there in the relationship and loyalty, then absolutely a long-distance relationship can work as long, again, as there is a high level of love and commitment
Yes.
Gotta use words like that. Love and commitment.
There it is. All right. Well, I would probably have to agree with you. I mean, as long as you're willing to put in that effort, and you truly like the person, you can make it work. Judges.
All right, ready for contestant number 2, Jason. I give it 3,
And I give a 4.
All right.
and then
Look at my walk.
for contestant 1, Eric.
I
Yeah.
also give a 4.
The score is tied.
So what is it? Are you guys keeping score over there?
Yes.
Like the total?
All right, we'll
score?
find out after the
Okay.
What did you give?
Good
next
job.
couple rounds.
Good job,
All right,
bud.
good
Well,
answering.
sure.
You know what? We'll be good sports about it. We'll
And
shake
then
hands
7.
after every round, all right?
If you
Welcome
Yes.
to Junkie Tie there.
Thank you. I got it as a gift.
It looks very good with that plaid.
I know. I really tried to pull out all the stops here.
For the third question, do you think a girl should make the first move? Why or why not?
Ooh, that is a tough one. See, all right. First question. What do you mean by first move?
Are you allowed to ask questions back? I don't think that
Whoa,
was
that was
okay.
not.
Yeah, that was not expected.
That is not my turn.
All right, I think it's a
all right,
blanket question there.
All right, fine.
In general.
In general, I think either person can make the first move. I really do. I think if one person truly likes the other person, they should just go for it. I mean, in tradition, the guy makes the first move. That's what we've all been taught.
Right.
But I believe if either one wants to just go for it, go for it.
I'm going to disagree with you on that one to a certain extent, Eric. I think that the guy does have a responsibility to make the first move. You mentioned tradition
Yes.
in your answer, and I think that was a very good point. I'm going to go with that for the long run. Tradition, guys traditionally make the first move. I just think that's the way it is. So, I mean, that's not to say that if a girl wants to make the first move, it's like off limits, but I just think that more times than not, the guy should be the one making the first move.
All right.
All right. So for contestant number 1, Eric.
All right. I'll take it.
Not bad. Not bad.
And for contestant number 2.
Yes!
1 point.
Back in the lead. This is too close,
All
man.
right.
This is too close.
All right.
Would you consider online dating? Why or why not?
It depends on where I'm at in my life. Online dating is hopefully something that I try to stay away from, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest, I don't think I would go into online dating. But again, it depends on where I'm at in my life. If, for some reason, and God forbid this happens, I'm like 50 years old and I'm still single, not married, no kids, I'd probably go online and date. But as of right now, through my 20s, I try to stay away from that. I feel that if you meet a girl in person, it's much more genuine. And so I'd go with that.
Oh, I like that answer.
Thank you.
Definitely
I
early
like your
on.
ducky tie, by the way.
Thank you again. He's complimenting me all the time now. And early on, I would probably stay away from that. Not to say it doesn't work. I've heard plenty of stories of it working, but at the same time, I'm not ready for that. I like that human interaction, meeting someone, actually getting to know them in person, and even though there might be more differences, I like, embrace those differences.
Okay, so for Jason.
Oh, I got a 5! I got a 5!
First one, there you go.
What was it that appealed to you, by the way? How did I get that 5? What was the...
I completely agree with that. I would
There
do
we
the
go.
same thing.
All right.
Being a little generous here.
Just saying. I'm a nice person.
All right, and for Eric.
Okay.
I don't see a 5 there.
That is,
Sorry.
I don't see a 5 there. I see a 4 and a
Sorry.
3.
I gotcha. It's fine.
Okay. Next question.
Number 5.
Sexting. Yes or no, and why?
I'm glad you're first with this.
Oh boy, this is something. All right.
I gotta think about this.
I'm trying to put my thoughts together here. You know what? If you want to do it, go ahead. I mean, I would probably say if it's more on if you're like away from each other more than a fair distance where you can't get to each other and actually hook up with each other, then you could do sexting. Do sexting. I don't know how that's a saying, but I mean,
Do sexting.
do sexting. Do the sexting. But I mean, I think can have that interaction
I like
with
how
two
red they
people.
look.
I know.
You can, if you're actually together and can get to each other. I would prefer that over the actual sexting part.
All right. I think I have an answer here. On a personal scale, I probably would not do it because you have to keep in mind that relationships don't always last forever. And if you're dating some girl, even if you think it's going to last forever, there could come a day where you break up, it ends in a huge fight, and she still has those pictures on her phone and then sends them everywhere. So personally, I wouldn't do it. However, I will throw in there that I'm not opposed to other people doing it. You know, if you want to do that with your significant other, that's your prerogative.
All right, judges.
Okay, Eric.
Nice!
You got a 5!
Nice! I think that's the best score so far.
You got that for your phrase, do sexting.
Sexting.
That's what got you the 5.
I'm coining that term. It's going to be used. It's going to be a thing.
All right, Jason.
Oh! I got a 5!
Oh, man.
I got a 5!
All right. But I'm
I had
closing
to
in.
give you both 5 because you handled that question very well.
We're mature.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good
That
job,
could have gone
sir,
very
sir.
wrong.
Love your ducky tie.
Oh, thank you. Your mug is fantastic.
Thank you.
Last
One
question.
more. All right.
What do you do if your bros don't like the girl you're with?
This is a tough one. I feel like if you really are committed to this girl, if you really, really like her, then it shouldn't matter what your bros think. I mean, obviously, you know, they're always going to have a personal opinion of the person that you date, but I feel like if you're really with someone and you really, really like them, then the bros should be accepting of that regardless of how they feel towards the girl. So I would just deal with it by kind of ignoring it, saying, listen, you guys, I understand you don't like her, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm still going to stick with her because I happen to like her.
I like that answer.
Of course I
To
do.
an extent.
I know, it's
To an
good.
extent. I think there's certain levels. I mean, obviously, if she's not being nice to them and they're not being nice to her, it's going to be quite a bit of tension and you have to fix it. And it's not always going to work out. I know you want to be with her so bad, but not to... of course, I love How I Met Your Mother. And to quote it...
Really?
I don't know if you could tell, but it doesn't quite matter what your bros think of your girlfriend, but it's what your girlfriend thinks of your bros.
Oh.
That cut deep, man. First you got the do sexy
Wow.
thing in there, then I don't know, you might come
Yep.
back.
All right. Contestant Jason.
Contestant Jason. 3.5.
All right, not bad.
All right,
not
I'll
bad.
take it.
Eric.
Double 5! Woo! That might have done it. Boom!
The How I Met Your Mother quote.
Yes.
That.
See,
That was
you gotta
gold.
pull up
Made
the
it.
stops.
You
All
made it.
right,
That was the golden
all right.
nugget
So I did
right
get
there.
a good last score question, but
You don't know the score either.
I know, neither do I. So it comes down to the final tally.
Jason.
Wait.
Hold on, I'll get you.
You ready? Good luck.
Jason. 45. Eric. 47.
Yes!
I lost!
Winning streak continues.
Congratulations.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad I'm the top dog in this room.
Of course you are. Alright, well, we're going to wrap up. We want to thank you very much for watching this video today.
Yep.
The girls are going to pick something out of the task class for us to wrap up the show. Again, thank you for commenting on this video. I don't know, what should we ask them to comment?
I don't know what answer the questions yourself. See what you can come up with. That'd be
Good idea.
great.
Yeah.
You know, what advice you can give, and there you go.
And we have a Twitter page, twitter.com/collegeandbacon. We have a Facebook page, facebook.com/collegeandbacon.
Yep.
Don't forget about Bacon Bits that come out every Sunday.
We got
And
one coming up this weekend.
yeah, we do. And College and Bacon, of course, every single Thursday. All right, what do we got?
Okay. Jason is a doctor who is demonstrating open heart surgery to Eric, his assistant who doesn't like the sight of blood.
All right, here we go.
All right. Okay. Now, you really, really got to focus here, all right? We can't afford...
I promise I will try my best not to faint this
All right,
time.
listen, I know that you have a history of you don't like blood. I completely understand that,
It
all
just
right?
makes me queasy.
Now, just listen, all right? Here's the body on the table, okay? Now, I'm just going to put